professional smart lock. I'm changing my door, this manual lock, into smart lock for several reasons, which I'll explain. So watch the entire of this video to see the step-by-step system that we will follow to change this lock from manual to smart in less than actually 10 minutes. So here we go. The first thing we do, we open the lock. You see what is inside. What's inside this, man? So some measuring device, paper. This is the lock, the front lock. It's called OLED display, accessible through 5 ways: intelligent face recognition, fingerprint, card, pin, and the key here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So this is the front part. It's a back part with the battery chamber compartment here. So let's go. And here we go. So the first thing we do, we will dislodge or we'll unmount here this manual lock. Let's see. And to be honest, how is this possible? It usually doesn't happen just like that. It's because of compatibility. If you have a Eurodoor door like this, it will be easy to move you to smart lock. Otherwise, if the doors are not from the same manufacturer, we could face some headwinds there because it's really not that simple. But why it's simple? Because we are moving from the same door to the other. Because remember, the locking points are already installed. And so the first thing we do is to remove the cylinder. So this is a manual cylinder, manual lock cylinder. I want to show you that because there's a difference between the cylinder that is used for manual. It's much longer. The digital one is shorter. Here you go. So this is the one, it's the main difference, the manual one and the digital one. Okay, so let's go. So this is manual, it's digital. So the first thing we do, so you can see we've exposed the actual lock. And that's why if you don't have the door, this Eurodoor, you can't use this lock because of compatibility issues. So not any door can be converted like this. So let's see. So inserting the cylinder, coming all the way this other side, fast, and then screw. So how many minutes gonna this take? I don't know, but approximately 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. At how fast is it? Because of compatibility issues. Grading. Why would I upgrade from a manual lock to a digital lock? If you have been watching our videos, you'll realize that a manual lock has 5 keys. These are the keys for a manual. It has 5 keys. That means 5 family members are allowed access. So let's go step by step. We should not lose the process. 5 family members are allowed access in this case because each one has a key. Otherwise, they have to share the key, or you have to leave the key like the Kenyan style, chini ya mawe fulani. When you come, go and check chini ya mawe fulani, get the key. So to avoid that, that is why you would upgrade to a digital, because I told you about this OLED panel here. The funny thing is you can install as many as 50 people to use the face recognition. Another 50 can use the fingerprint. PIN is unlimited. Key, there are only 2 copies, but it means the smart lock can take like 50, 100 people can use without compromising security. All their details saved there. There'll be no sharing of keys. There's no security compromise. That's the reason why I would really upgrade to a smart lock. The other thing could be style, elegance, modernity, AI, technology, all this kind of stuff could push you to do that. And let's see. So this is the front OLED panel. It's being installed. Mainly this passes the commands. because it's the main panel. It's like your keyboard. So it's coming this other side, well mounted. So I have to make sure it's tight enough. And this other side, so this separates the door from the other battery holding, and make sure it's tight. So those are some of the reasons why you do this. But to be other advantages, smart locks, securities, for many people works. You can check our videos to understand. We have done a video manual versus analog lock. Check it out first, because there are so many details between these two locks. Of course, manual lock has its own advantage that doesn't have issue of battery depletion. Digital lock would have an issue of battery depletion, but as I'll show you towards the end of this video, we have taken measures to be able to mitigate that. There are two measures that I'll show at the end of this. So we are almost on the last part, because the only thing remaining is this other panel that holds the battery. After that, we'll now install the battery. So I wanted to talk about the battery. This is the battery, and it is installed there. You can proceed as we explain about the battery. This is a special battery that can keep charge for a very long time, because Eurodoor was so keen before we introduced smart locking door, because one of the biggest problems with smart locking doors is battery depletion without warning and people being locked out of their homes. So what we did, we came up with a special long-lasting battery. This battery can stay with charge for up to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, up to 6 months, depending on the number of use. But the easy thing about it is very easy to charge. Let me show you. This is my power bank, Type C. Okay. Let me test it. I try to charge my phone first, and then we should not lose track of the process. So this is my phone, and normally we are carrying this because battery depletion is for the phone happens time to time. I can't imagine that happening for a door. So let me try it. Charges it really. Let me see. Is it on? Yeah. So there we go. So it was off. So you can see the same way I charge my phone is the same way I'll charge my long-lasting battery for my smart locking door. Let's see. So you see the red dot here. You should not lose track of this process. And as simple as that. This is an easy way of trying to ensure that you can come closer, see what they are doing. This ensures that Eurodoor tries to adapt our doors to your life, ensuring that you don't need to have a special charger to be able to charge your door. So you just use what you have. And that is the issue of adaptability. Because remember, adaptability is the key to today's modern life. How fast, how easy, how well you can adapt determines your survival. As you know, Charles Darwin once said that it's not the organism that is so intelligent or so strong that survives, but the one that is easy, that the one that is so fast to adapt. So now, with Charles Darwin, now we are completing our installation. Give me that cloth. So we've done our installation, and now we're just about to install the battery. And guess what? This is the battery, and we're gonna lodge it in. As simple as that. So we go up, make sure it's tightly, and that sound means that the lock is now functional. And now you can close it as we try to test it here. So we will try to test this lock. Just started talking. That means it's active. There's something I need to tell you. There is no commands installed in this lock. So that means it's just for testing. There is no fingerprint. There is no card recorded. There's no pin. Because everything you access this door with, the 5 ways, they have to be recorded apart from the manual key. So let's see. The first thing I'll do is to test.
Welcome home.
See, it's working. So I close. We lock through here. Hash. Try to open with the fingerprint. It's fine. Let me lock it again. You lock hash. Try to open with a card. It's okay. Lock it again.
Welcome home. Lock.
Try to use the pin, any pin.
Please
Let's see if it works. So the pin is no, it works any because I have not saved any pin. But the moment I save one pin, no one else can access this door. It locks itself, and until you feed or you add other people. Watch our videos for that. We've done that in so many other videos. And finally, I told you what happens when your battery is depleted. I told you I'll show you the 2 ways to mitigate this disadvantage. One of them using the charger. So we have, just come close.
Please verify your face.
So this is a charging port on the outer side. Sure, this is on.
Face detected.
So you can charge your door when you are outside your home. Maybe you forgot to charge it and you came back and it has depleted. Just take your power bank type C and save yourself from being locked out. That is one way we've mitigated that. So all you need at that point is this. And of course, you have to enter your fingerprint and access your home. But the last one, for example, you traveled away for 6 months and you don't have a power bank with you, just came back, but you carried your key. So yes, this door is digital, but we have to stay manual or analog for safety purposes. And this is the key. There are 2 copies. So here we go. First we lock it. So this is how it's locked. So I'll come, enter the key, the physical key here. And as simple as that. I can also lock it. So I can overwrite the digital lock entirely and operate my door with that physical key. So now, if you have a Eurodoor, this new design, 100% metallic, you can upgrade it to a smart lock for the reasons I've given in this video. So this covers the entire process of changing from a manual lock to a digital lock. Let's know your comment below.